And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, the place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, and where you get the truth about the writer's life. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and hit that bell for notifications, or tap it, so you don't miss out on one unbelievable fucking exciting video. I hope you've had a great New Year's Eve, that you stayed out till 4 in the morning and partied. Hope you're not suffering for it today. I was in bed by 9:30. I guess I'm getting old in that respect, anyway. But I wanted to get up to write, so the sacrifices we make, which is a segue into what I want to talk about. So I was listening to the philosopher Alan Watts today while lifting weights. Some people listen to hardcore punk or whatever while they're lifting weights. I listen to philosophers sometimes. Makes me feel smart. Anyway, not that I understand everything they say, though. Some of it goes over my head. But he did speak about something today I found very relevant. And he said, so have you actually ever thought about what is writing? And I'm like, no, I actually haven't. It's what I do. Writing, from Alan Watts's perspective, is, how did he put it? It's the translation of life events into words. Makes sense, right? And from there, you can create sentences. And from sentences, you can create paragraphs. From paragraphs, you can create stories. And then you can create novels. If you're good. If you know what you're doing. I got a crib sheet here because I can't remember all this stuff. And if you're really good, good, you can create an alternative reality so that when someone, goes to bed at night and opens up their Kindle, or they open up a paper book or put on an Audible thing or whatever, they can be transported to an alternate reality. In other words, the writer has done his or her job so well that, like, people are transformed. They become part of what they're reading. That's what Hemingway tried to do, and he did an unbelievable job of it. If you become great, or like a master, some of your books, your writings, will become like enduring art. Speaking of Hemingway, like For Whom the Bell Tolls, or I think actually his masterpiece is In Our Time, his first book. Those short stories, I think that's his masterpiece, which he wrote in his mid-20s, early 20s. Imagine having that kind of talent, that young. But you get what I'm saying. Those are books that are going to endure forever. I'd like to think I have one or two books that'll endure forever. I don't know. Some of the trashy pulp I write probably will be read and enjoyed, but forgotten. But anyway, that's what I am. I'm a pulp writer and a noir writer, mystery writer. Anyway, if you become exceptional at the written word, at translating life, this is where things can get dangerous. You can become an influencer of populations. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? For instance, the Bible, the works of the Bible, especially the New Testament. I forget how many books are in it. There were a lot of books, but only like the Council of Nicaea and chose like 7 books or something. from Genesis to the last one, which has by Saint John, which has Armageddon in it and all that stuff. Um, it created a whole new religion. It changed people's view of God, and the Roman civilization became you know Christian, and the rest is history. And and that's all because of words, which recounted one single man, Jesus. Then you have influencers like Goebbels, who wrote Hitler's speeches. Powerful words, powerful writing, and powerful delivery on behalf of Herr Hitler. And the German people bought into it, sadly. And millions upon millions upon millions of people were murdered because of it. Today, we have mainstream media and people who follow corporate and liberal lines that influence thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people just preparing dinner at night, and they believe what's being told to them because they're not being told the news; they're being influenced to think a certain way. And it's the same, it can be. I shouldn't say just liberal, but there's also conservative outlets that do the same exact thing. So I choose to be straight down the middle, independent. I'm a writer, so I can see through the bullshit. And when that guy Don Lemon says we just deliver the news, he's full of shit. And I see through it. But when he says that, it's a blatant lie. But your average Jane and Joe are going to believe him because he looks serious and he looks like a believable person when he's on air. So this translation at base, this translation of words of art, or rather, this translation of life events into words is so powerful. No wonder they're coming up with AI programs to try to compete with the human brain. It never will. It won't be. It'll be a tool we can use, but it'll never replace the human brain. It'll never replace our ability to create worlds that you believe are real. Because when I write a Chase Baker book, I'm creating a whole world that you are just escaping to, and that you're on that adventure, and you're frightened, and you're sweating, and you're on the edge of your seat, and you're thrilled. Then I've done my job as a writer. See what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, Happy New Year. I hope 23 is better than 22. I had a great 22, personally. I'm at the age where I feel as though every day is a good day. There's not a lot that can upset my day, except a pulled tooth. I got to go back to the dentist again to get a cavity filled. It's not a new year unless I'm got to make an appointment for the dentist. God, I got to write a story about a dentist. But I like my dentist. She's a friend of mine. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got today. I wasn't going to do a video today, but I thought, you know what? What the fuck? All right, I will come to you guys tomorrow. I guess it's a day off. So you guys are going to be out partying again tonight. This has been the longest holiday season ever. Anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, ciao.